Tom Blodgett here, and today I'm at the market sharpening. It's on Christmas, and I've got a couple knives. I want to go over some of the things that I see from other sharpeners as point of discussion, I suppose. And why I use belts is always the question. Why don't I use the stone wheels is what I get a lot here at the market, and I'll show you why. Here, let me flip the camera around. See those track marks? The stone wheel came up. First of all, they missed the edge. I'm doing this in one hand, so forgive me. They missed the edge. And then they did a loop-de-loop here. You know, they go around. It's actually not so terrible. Again, a loop-de-loop up top. And this is what people say, you know, why didn't you thin the edge so much? And I think that's what a lot of them think, that this is actual thinning. And then you can see the edge I actually put on here is pretty thin. So I've already sharpened this up, and I noticed the other side too, see? But you can see my line is just way thinner. So, you know, this is why I like the belts. If I wanted to come down and thin that out, I could. I don't know, maybe I'll do it and see what happens here. So it's coming off my belt. I put it down as low as I was willing to go, which is roughly about this high, say about 1/4 of an inch, because after that you're just hitting the blade. So you can still see with it very, very low. That's my line here. Still way in front of cleaning that up. So to clean this up is really just a big hassle. And I'd have to ultimately do like the whole blade. I'll do the other side here. And that's thinning in my book. So I've gone and thinned out all 3 blades, just because if I gave one back, that wasn't. You can see just how far back we don't have to go. And the other ones, again, those wheels come across and they do some damage there back there. So it usually takes a lot to fix that. So over time it'll get there, but in the meantime, you know. Another thing with these knives is that they're often laminated. You can see that black line in the middle of the bevel here. That's basically the top steel being like a stainless, and then the core steel being a very thin insert. So this is another reason why you really don't need to thin out so far behind, because you know, you're just taking away the cladding, and then you're making the core steel actually weaker because it's so thin to begin with. So it's another reason why not to go back so far all the time. The final edge, got a nice little mirror going. They did the 3K. The 3K edge, you see the finish. Got a little mirror going. And over time that'll work out. Another thing I forgot to say is, when you're doing the clad steel, it's actually quite soft. So it's good when you're using a natural stone, but that's a whole nother video. But basically it gets in the way of everything, because it's a soft steel, comes off, it gums up everything. And then the hard steel is actually, the forged steel is pretty tough. So I'm just curious what you guys think. And you know, I didn't do this part. No, seriously, I didn't. Again, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe down here at the bottom. And hopefully we'll get to some more videos and more finger and toe chopping off fun. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.